Happy Friday, happy spring, happy nice weather day for a lot of folks, although not everyone. Welcome into Weather Channel Live. I'm Jen Carfagno alongside Lynette Charles.
Yes, and happy to be here on this first day of spring. It's hot in a lot of places where it doesn't even feel like the first day of spring.
How about summer? You might be confused, actually.
Exactly.
It feels even hotter than the first day of summer. We are breaking the April monthly record with your heat out there today. Our average first 100 is May the 10th. This is weather like you would expect in June. And most of the time in Phoenix, you're able to say, okay, I can get through the, into May and not really have to deal with the extreme heat. Then June it sets in, but not this year. It is setting in March here. And when you look at this forecast, it's really unrelenting with temperatures still staying up near 100 Monday into Tuesday of next week. Our average high is 79, Lynette.
I know, Jen, and it's not like it's just staying across the Southwest. It's moving east as well. So the Southeast definitely going to be feeling this as well. So let's
some
talk
showers once we get into the end of the week. But you could link this moisture all the way up into the Pacific Northwest, Lynette.
Exactly. That's what's happening at this point. We're looking at that across Seattle. Let's take a look right now, and you can see what's going on. You updated on this information because, this is something that's really serious when we're talking about that flooding emergency, Jen.
Yes, indeed here. And unfortunately, there is still more rain to come today, tomorrow, and actually through the weekend here. It's not until next week that we get a pattern change for them. The moisture that we're tracking coming to Hawaii, you kind of see that go up and around the ridge into the Pacific Northwest.
Exactly, and they've been dealing with plenty of rain coming in across that area as well. We also do have some snow to talk about on the other coast. And it's a, kind of like a love-hate relationship because it's like you want to see the sunshine, but then you know what it's doing to the places that actually do need that moisture.
Too much of anything isn't good.
Exactly.
I say that to my kids all the time, like about any food, like even bananas, don't eat too many. It's all like, even though they're good for you, right?
Very true.
Too much of anything is not good. Temperatures going this high above average, 25 to 40 degrees above average. We're not just setting daily records, we're setting monthly, state records, all kinds of records are being set.
Right, and people are asking what month are we actually in? It's March. It does not feel like March at all in a lot of spots here.
Yes, temperatures are warming up then through the middle of the country, through the east as we see the ridge expanding. Now we do have a front. And that's evident. I mean, you get a cool down in some spots, like in a big way, Kansas City, St. Louis, etc.
Yeah, you are definitely going to see that. But again, most of us are definitely going to be dealing with that heat. So for your tomorrow, once again, we're going to be dealing with these records. And when you're beating records by a whole lot, look at this one. Look at Phoenix. So the record set back in 2004, 97. Forecast is 105, Jen.
Yeah.
That's bad.
That 105 is significant. We went there yesterday. Temperatures have never been this hot this early in Phoenix. So that's by about a month. So that's significant. More than a month, actually.
Exactly.
And we've got this heat risk that is moderate over a very large area. There's spots where it's actually major, and I actually zoomed in, and there's a couple of extreme spots, too. It's just too early to be this hot for this long. And that's another part of the story. Is like when you are days and days and days of the heat, it's tough on your body.
It is. And of course, we have to talk about the scorching car scale because, just a reminder of you. And, you look at a place like Sacramento, 86 degrees. Yeah, that's hot, but it's the lower. Oh, no, I want to go to Boise, the 70-degree high. But in a car, it's that much hotter. After 10 minutes, close to 90, and after 30 minutes, 104. So if it has a pulse, make sure it's not in the car. Look before you lock.
Yeah, the car heats up so fast here. And the heat is on. I mean, we've got temperatures through the 80s and 90s, all through parts of the south, southeast, really heating up this weekend as well. It's all because of this big ridge in the jet stream.
Exactly. You can see that pattern well up to the north, that jet stream. So not dealing with a lot of that cooler air down off towards the south. There's the big ridge that will continue to work its way on off towards the east through the days. And look at all those dots.
Record highs all the way up into the Ohio Valley, into the northeast spots that we're just shoveling snow earlier this week.
We'll be back.
Well, that sounds exciting, and welcome back to Weather Channel Live. I'm meteorologist Jen Carfagno, alongside meteorologist Lynette Charles, and all of the unhinged weather clips out there today. These are the best.
Yes, it's time for the weather.
Lately, but Portland and Providence Park, we do have the rain, R-A-I-N.
Exactly. So you can see that in the forecast here. And it looks like it will be happening through most of the game, and then things will start to, die down a little bit, but not looking that great.
They'll play.
Exactly.
They'll play.
Yes, no thunder.
Yep. Well, we do have a break finally. I mean, this has been a nonstop onslaught of this atmospheric river. It's been like 16 or 17 days in a row now, Seattle, with rain. Finally, not just no rain. How about sun?
Yes, we'll definitely take that, right? But it does move into the interior. And when I say it, I'm talking about some of that rain and some snow, of course, across the higher elevations.
Yeah, and then Sunday, you can see some signs of maybe a little more precip coming, but we still get to keep a break in Seattle. What's so interesting here is we've been talking so much about the heat in the west, but not here.
Exactly. You have to go far down off towards the south south to see that. Reading, you're coming in about 84 degrees, so you're starting to creep into it. But speaking of the heat, Jen, the southeast, so we're definitely feeling that. Look at the temperatures in the 80s, close to 90 in Little Rock.
Temperatures are heating up this weekend. Lots of spots upper 80s, lots of 80s in general. Hard to believe the coolest spot on that map was Tampa.
I know, right? Irony there, right? So Sunday, we're still staying in those 80s and a lot of spots here. In most spots, we'll see this. Little Rock, you tick up a little bit more with that temperature close to 90, about 89 degrees.
I mean, I know it's warm, but it's a little hard to argue with this because dew points are low, so it's not humid. It's, if you don't mind the upper, or if you don't like the upper 80s, this would be the way to take them because it's not that humid.
Agreed. Let's go to Darlington, South Carolina, where we're looking at the Darlington Raceway here. So, temperatures in the 80s. So a little bit warm. You're going to have that sunshine just beating down on you. Sunscreen, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. The sun angle's strong. This is this late March sun angle. By the way, happy solstice to you. Spring solstice. So we are officially spring now.
We'll take that on your Saturday. Not feeling springtime, though, in Marquette.
No, there are a few spots hanging on to wintry weather. But Chicago, I mean, you've got spring fever, 74 degrees for your Saturday forecast.
Yeah, Des Moines coming in at 90 degrees. And then look what Sunday. Can somebody say front coming through?
Yeah, faux pas.
Exactly, faux pas for sure.
And Kansas City, a big difference from Saturday to Sunday. St. Louis, you're still on the warm side on Sunday, but you can see, obviously, there's some changes coming. So if you like the warmth, go enjoy it while you have it.
Yes, and then we look at the men's soccer, and we can see Minnesota, Seattle, 40s. We do see some sunshine and some clouds across the board.
Temperature's cooler, though, in the 40s here. You have made it to Friday. Welcome into Weather Channel Live. I'm Jen Carfagno alongside Lynette Charles. And for some of you, it's the first day of spring. Well, for everyone, it's the first day of spring, officially. But it doesn't feel like it.
It doesn't. It feels more like summer in a lot of spots.
Or winter if you're in the Northeast.
Yeah, I know.
Got a little of everything out there.
For sure.
So the equinox, that was this morning. And I don't know why I keep saying solstice today, but
because it feels like summer, that's why.
I think that's why. I think I'm in the summer mode here. We'll show you some of those summer-like temperatures coming.